Today on the channel, we dive into AEW Supreme Series 3 with Penta.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Supreme unboxing and review. And now we're up to Supreme Series 3 with Penta. But for all your Penta needs and all your Supreme needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. We're already up to Series 3 of the Supremes. I can barely believe it. It just seems crazy. It just seems like yesterday we get that first Cody in our hands. Still waiting for that Cody Walmart exclusive to go on clearance so I can get another one of those. I'm sure it'll happen. But the Supreme line, really the answer to the Ultimate line from Mattel. The senior level product, I guess we'll call it, from the Jazzwares AEW line. And we got to be honest, just a next level line. These are amazing figures, amazing packaging. It would be fun to have an argument, like a counterpoint with somebody against the Ultimate and say, okay, which one is better and the reasons why? Almost like the great debate, but like I always say, why not both? Why not both? I'm all in on both of them here, but I gotta say, the AEW Supreme line is next level. The packaging, I do think, beats the Ultimate Edition. It's just such bigger, such clearer. You can see pretty much everything, and we gotta admit it, they throw a lot of stuff in here. Like this Penta figure is basically a 3-in-1 figure. You could buy 3 of these figures and have them look differently. So there's a lot of bells and whistles to this. It's quite the piece, quite the set. Rey Fenix, of course, being the partner in crime to Penta in more ways than one. It is his actual brother, but he's also in the Supreme Series 3 as well, and we'll unbox him separately on the channel, so stay tuned for that one. Make sure you do subscribe. And I do like that they were both in the same series of Supreme. Always makes sense to get the tag teams in there, like I always do say. So I'm fairly excited about this one. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one first, and then I'm going to take it offline because these things are some of the most complicated things to ever unbox. They really are. They take forever, so I'm going to take it offline. But we'll take a look at the packaging first really quick here, as we got old Penta there. Look at that. Looking like something out of Rey Mysterio with that big headdress from, what was that, WrestleMania, whatever it was, in the Aztec gear. Got his varsity sweater on there, or sweater, how about jacket? Yeah, he's got his jacket on there from his high school playing days. I'm pretty sure that's the fact there. You got Penta down here. Penta L0M looking good in the Lucha Bros Supreme Collection at the top. Just a very, very cool big window packaging. Very awesome. Would be great to get autographed. Tons of room to autograph on this bad boy if that is your thing. On the side there, you can see all the extra hands and heads, a lot going on there. And then, of course, on the other side, you get the arms and the title belt. So I like that they have that stuff packaged on the side so you can see it. Just a different way of doing things in the packaging department. Just looking really, really nice. He is number 5, part of Series 3, of course. And then on the back, you just got the big mural there. I don't think there's anything too much to the back on this one. Let's see what it says here. Unrivaled Supreme Collection, AEW All Out, 9/5/2021, Chicago, Illinois. Beautiful this time of year, getting a little bit warmer. I will be headed to the Kane County Toy Show the end of April, I do believe, so I'll be up that way sooner rather than later. Penta M autograph on the back. Watch AEW Dynamite and Rampage. Don't forget Rampage. Watch that one too. So there it is. There's old Penta. Gonna take this offline, get him out of the package, and we'll be back talking all things Penta. All right, about 10 minutes later, I got him out of the pack. I mean, they do a phenomenal job with the packaging on this one, but boy, is it hard to unbox. I guess that's why you don't see a ton of figure swapping. We see a lot of it in a lot of different toy lines. We don't see a lot with the Supreme line because, man, it is hard to get into. It is a lot of work on these to get them out, so I basically just absolutely destroyed the package getting him out of the package. There you go. But let's break this down. Let's start with the accessories like we always do. And we're going to start off with the hands. Man, he's not messing around. He's got his Penta hands going on straight out of the package, but then you get some extra hands here. Now, you do get 2 red-gloved hands. Like I said, this is like a 3-in-1 or more right out of the package here, but you do get a gripping hand and a fisted hand in the red gloves, so we do got that going on. We do got the plain hands with just the wrapping around the fist, but no gloves or anything like that. Got the nice tattoos on his hands, on his knuckles as well. Cerro Mayo. I can't talk today, but we do got the wrapping there. 2 fists going on, really nice. Then we got another fist and a gripping hand in the white glove. So, man, choose your own glove or a non-gloved hand adventure. A lot of mixing and matching you can do in the hand department. Absolutely love that. This is one of those figures where if I could find a cheap discount on these, I'd buy multiples of these, mix them up, change them up, make them different. Hardcore Penta fans, you got to do that. You got to do that all day long. If this was the Ultimate Warrior, I'd be buying multiples upon multiples of these if that was his case there. When you get the tag team title belt, you get one tag team title belt. That makes sense. He is tag team champion. Currently, he's not the AEW tag team champion, but as of filming, he is the Ring of Honor tag team champion, of course, with his brother Ray Phoenix there, but looking really good. I have no problems with this title belt. My only problem really is the clasping. Doesn't clasp as good as I'd like it to, especially when you get it on the figure. It's just way too much work. I wish they could find a better buckle system. That goes for Mattel as well. Say what you want about Jakks back in the day. The Jakks Deluxe Classic belts, the best belts of all time. I still say that. But they do have the nice system where you just lock them in and they go through. That works really good for those. Obviously, some of their other belts, not the best, but the Deluxe Classic belt's amazing. This is a good belt. Just wish it clasped a little bit better. Then we do get this big old headdress here. We'll put this on here. But this definitely reminds me of Rey Mysterio, of course, in that Aztec gear. We just recently saw at the WrestleMania Superstore over WrestleMania weekend. Rey Mysterio getting that as a Ultimate Edition, a Walmart exclusive. Used to be an entrance great, and then it was a Jakks exclusive back in the day. So I think that is pretty cool. But I love this. Very vibrant, very colorful, very big, very large as well. If you have a short shelf, you're not going to be able to put this on his head because it makes the figure almost double in size. Not quite, but you know what I mean. But a lot of good colorings on this one. You got the feathers and all that. Nice painted, no paint issues. Just a really cool accessory. One of those one-and-done accessories. I don't think we'll see this again in the future there. We do get extra arms like we've seen with some of these Supremes as well. So we get the extra arms that are not covered up by the jacket, things like that. So you can display them in the jacket, all the ring gear, the entrance gear, or you can get in wrestling gear. Very cool. Always love the arms on Penta here. You guys know I'm a sucker for the big figures, the little figures, the mask, the face paint, and the colorful tattoos. And he's got the colorful tattoos in spades here. Looking really, really nice. Love what I see on this one. Looking very, very good. So we do have that right there. Then we get down to the head sculpts on old Penta here. We're going to look at the Penta head sculpt right out of the package, and he comes with the tongue out. You guys know me. Unless we get extra heads, I don't want a tongue out head. Luckily, we got 3 heads here in total. I'm okay with this tongue out head in this one, but he's just sticking the tongue out, looking pretty crazy, looking wild. Of course, great coloring and on the mask and things. You got the white creepy mask, you got the contacts in the eyes, the gold trim throughout, a little bit of the black, almost a great Sasuke type feel with the kind of the hood around there as well. Got the big bandana and the Mexico color, flag colors there. Tongue sticking out, the painted on around the teeth, and then you got the green and red attack, looking really, really nice there. Then we get extra heads with him here. Oh my gosh, we get a crazy head here with his mouth just kind of open. He reminds me, and I haven't seen this movie since I was like 7 years old or something like that, but have you ever seen a movie called Enemy Mine? He looks like the alien in Enemy Mine in the face department on this. That's all I can see when I see this mouth open. Very crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'll try to find a picture to put it up there. But that's what this head reminds me of, or I should say the mouth reminds me of. Outside of that, it's the same as the rest of the head. You got the very, very colorful colors in this one. Just a very cool one. But I don't think this is the head for me. It looks a little strange. Looks like a blow-up doll or something like that. But an interesting one. And then the final head, you got the mouth clasped together. You got the paint going there. A nice neutral head. So I got to decide which way I'm going to go in the head department. I'll have to play around with it, go back and forth, mix it up. Because I really have no idea as of right now how I'm going to display this one. There's so many options. Almost too many options for me. But definitely looks really, really good. I like what I see right there. Now let's break down this Penta figure here. I guess let's just get the articulation out of the way here on this one. Arm, of course, going all the way around. You got the nice bicep cut there. Double jointed, pinless elbows. The hits being played here in the Supreme line. You do got the hands back and forth, side to side. Of course, hands going to be removable here. Got the old Cerro Mero hands going on. You can mix those around. And then that's very, very interesting looking there. Then you got the hula hoop at the top. You got the waist articulation looking good. And then you got those big old Penta splits. Tons of articulation on this one. You got the thigh cut. Double jointed knees. We got pinless knees. Oh yeah, we're playing the hits with the pinless knees. We do got knee pads. A little bit loose on those knee pads. Very interesting how loose that is. Not a big fan of that. I guess you could tighten that up maybe with a hairdryer if you really wanted to. But my right knee pad is pretty loose. He does got a boot cut. No boot cut? What are we doing here? No boot cut on him. But you get ankles back and forth, side to side. Then you got that patented McFarlane toe articulation. Oh, man, love to see that. Love to see that. Looking really good. But all this Typical Supreme articulation here. What I really love is the pinless joints on this. Looking really, really nice. You do got his little skirt, for a lack of better terms. We're going to call it a skirt. I got the Mexico flag colors as well, and we see that throughout here. Even a little bit of dragon gold flaking, or whatever you want to call it there, throughout on this one as well. He does got his nice varsity jacket here looking cool. It says Lucha Brothers. And then, of course, like I said, the arms do pull right off. So you just pull those bad boys out, and then you can get this jacket off very easily. On the back, Penta, Zero, Mado, looking really nice. So very interesting, these jackets. I don't know what to think about them. It just reminds me of Saved by the Bell and AC Slater and the rest of the team there. But we can, of course, pop these on. And man, he looks awesome. He looks really good. This is quite the Penta figure, I gotta say. I like how he looks both ways. I'm just gonna put these arms in here, or these hands in, just so it doesn't look too goofy. It doesn't look like an amputee that way. Let's see. Pop that in. There we go. We got two fists of furies ready to throw down. Man, this is very cool. This could be the best Penta yet. I'm not super crazy about the color combination on this one. I really like that black and white one from the first series. That just kind of gives me a La Parka feel a little bit here. I did forget to mention the butterfly shoulders on this. That is another big part of the Supreme experience. A little bit of looseness there on that right one, though. I will say that. But man, he does look cool. He does pop. Very colorful. The colorful tattoos, the crazy head sculpts. There is a lot to like about something like this. And I can see some people saying, you know what? There's too many AEW unmatched, unrivaled. I'm just going to collect the Supreme. That is it. That's not a bad way to go. You're going to get the tippy top guys if you just do it that way. But man, this Penta looks really, really nice. Does he fit on a Ringside Collectibles Jazzware stand? Use discount code Kyle, save 10%. What do you know? Fits perfectly right there. I did bring up that black and white one from the first series. I really do like that guy. But very interesting. Oh, I think I got the arms on the wrong. Do I got the arms on the wrong side, or is tattoos totally different? No. Very interesting. Okay, I just got the arms on. I got the wrong arms on the wrong sides. There is what I did. That's I guess one watch out for you there. Definitely some color differences in the tattoos. I will say that. Very interesting. Trying to match these up on the sides. But yeah, definitely some color differences. There's a lot more vibrancy on the Supremes, which I guess does make a lot of sense there. But very, very interesting in the arm department there, looking a little bit different. But man, two good figures. You guys know I say it all the time. Sucker for the big figures, sucker for the little figures, sucker for the masks, sucker for the face paint, sucker for the colorful tattoos. And we got that here with Penta, looking really, really nice. Really do like this figure. Now, Penta's not my all-time favorite luchador or anything like that, but man, I can call it out, and I call it like I see him. A very cool, very colorful, a very confusing figure. How are you going to display it? I guess you guys let me know in the comments down below. Right now, I'm leaning on keeping him in the jacket. Maybe playing the long game and getting a second one down the road. I don't know. How many can you get? That's the end of the day. That's quite the question. But very, very cool figure. Very happy with this figure. But you guys, like I said, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on this one. Picking it up, passing, playing the long game. Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. And we got even more content and early access to videos like this over on the old Patreon channel. And Patreon, truly your best way to support the channel and all the content. And don't forget about ProWrestlingTees.com. And don't forget to follow along over on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Penta Supreme Series 3, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.